Good evening. We're going to get going here. Welcome to Pops Goes 70, Guilderland Gets Groovy. We have got a great night of music, fun, and most importantly, fundraising. We have got some amazing items out in the table over there that are for raffle. We will be selling raffle tickets through the first intermission. We also have a 50-50 raffle. We'll be selling water during the intermissions. So lots of great stuff out there. And if you're interested in becoming a member, we have a membership table out there as well. So thank you all for being here tonight. This is our annual Pops concert, and we're super excited. As you can see, we're all pumped and ready to go. Right, guys? Okay. Let's try that again. We're pumped, right, guys? All right. So we are going to get going here. So without further ado, Miss Susan Curo and the GHS Combined Orchestras.
today's concert. This is the GHS Concert Orchestra, Symphony Orchestra, and guests from the Wind Ensemble. We have an added member. We had a trombonist out at last minute, so Grace Curo is filling in, and we have kids coming from all over the place today. Someone came from a ski race in Lake Placid. They're doing things all day long in this 0-degree weather, and I'm really proud of them, and we're having fun, and we can't wait to share our next Led Zeppelin medley with you. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for coming out.
Wow. How about another great round of applause for the GHS Combined Orchestras? That was amazing, guys. As we transition from the orchestra to the jazz band here, I just want to point out, hopefully you had a chance to look at your program. There's some great information in there about all the great things that your dollars go to support with the Music Parents and Friends. A list of businesses, great local businesses who have donated gifts for our raffle that's going on out there, and also a list of pop sponsors. There were a few sponsors that didn't make it into the program. They were donations that came in at the last moment. I just want to take a second to recognize them. So at the patron level, Rebecca Butterfield. At the benefactor level, Mommy, in parentheses, Janine, and the family of Katrina Sechenkoff and the Burby family. So if we can give a great round of applause for all of our pop sponsors. All right, we've got some musicians who are transitioning to their other group that they play with. A lot of our musicians, they do it all. They sing, they play in multiple groups. So we'll get going here in just a second. We are going to take just a moment to do a quick sound check for the jazz band since they haven't played in a little bit.
Thanks, everybody. We're just going to do a quick sound check here. Our group's first time in the space. We're just going to you'll get a little sampling of what we do in a rehearsal, actually. We're going to just do our start to rehearsal warm-up. Give us just a few seconds, make sure the levels are up to snuff here, and we'll be going in just a second. Thank you. Check, check, hello, check, check. Check, check, hello, thank you. Cool, thank you. We're going to start with a tune we're really excited to play for you tonight. It's its debut. This group just performed on Wednesday evening, but they did not do this number. This is Mr. Blue Sky by Electric Light Orchestra. We're going to feature a lot of members in the band on this. You're going to hear Hannah Bowman on trumpet. You're going to hear John Wong on tenor saxophone, Anthony Guo also on tenor saxophone, and Landon Keinel on trumpet here for this one. Thank you very much. Electric Light Orchestra, Mr. Blue Sky. Another round of applause for our soloists, Hannah Bowman, John Wong, Anthony Guo, Landon Keinel, Michael Buttridge on the drums. I'm going to stall here for just a second while we go locate the bongos that Nathaniel's going to go and grab from the wrestling room there. We've got one more tune here for you, which is a little bit out of the pop idiom for the 70s, but is definitely a tune that was very popular in the jazz world in the 70s, and we just have a lot of fun playing it for you. And I think you guys are so far enjoying what you hear tonight. We're having fun so far tonight, right, everybody? Thank you. So we figured we'd play one number that we have a lot of fun doing, and that is Birdland. And you are going to hear from a couple more soloists on this. Of course, Olivia Covington on the electric bass is being featured. You're also going to hear from Anthony Aguo again on the tenor saxophone, Andy Camparetta on the trumpet, Angelo Castro on guitar. You're going to hear more from Angelo later tonight, and Bowden Kino on the alto sax. So this is Birdland as recorded by Maynard Ferguson and Weather Report. Thank you.
Let's give it up one more time for the jazz band and all those awesome soloists. Great job, guys. We are going to take a brief 10-minute intermission while we get some groups switched out. It's a perfect time to stretch your legs, buy some water, buy some raffle tickets, buy something. All right, we'll be back in just a little bit. All right, if all of our classes could get quiet that nicely, that would be amazing. Wow, I didn't even have to say anything. All right. We are back, and we are going to kick it off right now with a Farnsworth Middle School group, our very own select band, under the direction of Miss Alexis St. Clair. I don't know about you, but I have a sudden strong craving for cookies. All right, now is the time to get out your raffle tickets because we're going to do some of our raffles right now. We're going to start actually off with our 50-50 raffle, Why don't we call someone out? All right, I need a volunteer. All right, for our 50-50 raffle, the lucky winner of $130 is 620942. That's 620942. All right. Congratulations to the lucky winner. Okay. If you are a raffle winner, you can come out during the second intermission and claim your prize. All right. And this first one is for an Akonomi gift card, and the winner is 739989. That's 739989. Congratulations to the lucky winner. And here's another Akonomi gift card, and this one. Okay. So that last one was a yellow ticket. This is a red ticket. It's 875895. 875895 for another Akonomi gift card. And another red ticket. This is for Amazon, an Amazon gift card, and 875869. That's 875869. All right. And we've got a yellow ticket winner for Barnes & Noble. And this is 740238. 740238. Moving right along, we've got another yellow ticket winner for Barnes & Noble, and this is 739769. 739769. And this is for Bookhouse, a gift card for Bookhouse, and a yellow ticket for 740176. 740176. And this is for Bountiful Bread, 2 loaves of bread per month for a year. This is a red ticket winner. I know, right? 876432. 876432. I'll split the bread with you. All right, and this one is for Candy Craft Chocolates. You're killing me here. I didn't have dinner. All right. This is a red ticket for 876429. 876429. All right, and this is for Capitol Rep Theater tickets. Nice. All right, another red ticket winner. This is 876278. 876278. And this is for Guilderland Music Academy, 1 month of lessons. And this is a yellow ticket winner, and this is 740212. 740212. And another Guilderland Music Academy, 1 month of lessons. And another yellow ticket winner, this is 740150. 740150. And this is for a Hannaford gift card. And another yellow ticket winner, this is 620907. 620907. And we'll do the rest of the raffle drawings just before the second intermission. Remember that if you are a winner, you can claim your gift card during the second intermission. We're going to get going here again in just a second. How about another round of applause for all of our great gift providers, all of these local businesses that donated these wonderful gifts. All right, we are ready to kick off the choral part of our concert tonight with the GHS Mixed Choir. Take it away.
Like the fire, you place the flower. see, nothing like for you and me to behold. To your soul is ecstasy. You will find other kind that has been in search of you. Many lives has brought you to recognize it's your life now in review. And as you stay for the play, fantasy has a store for you. Open night will see you through. It's a great, shining day, all your dreams come true. As you fly in your stride, through the wind as you fly away, there's time on your lips to say, I am free, yes I'm free, now I'm on my way. Come to see victory in a land called fantasy. Nothing like for you and me to behold. To your soul is ecstasy.
Thank you, everyone. I'd like to thank all of my colleagues and our friends who are students who joined us for that number. We're going to take 1 second to get set for our combined number for some Queen, and we'll be right with you. Thank you.
I get up, I die a little, can barely stand on my feet.
Look at yourself
in the mirror and cries, and Lord, what you doing to me?
I've spent all my years believing you, but I just can't get no relief, Lord.
Somebody,
can anybody find me?
somebody to love.
I work hard. Every day of my life, I work till I ache in my bones. At the end of the day, I take home my hard-earned pay, all of my own. I get down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? Every day I try and I try and I try, but everybody wants to put me down. They say I'm going crazy. They say I got a lot of water in my brain. I got no common sense. I got nobody left to believe. Somebody, is anybody find me somebody to love? Anybody find me someone? Got no feel, I got no rhythm. I just keep losing my beat, but I'm okay, I'm alright. I ain't gon' face no defeat. I just gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free, Lord.
Find me somebody to love. 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 Find me somebody to love.
Somebody.
Somebody to love. Find me somebody to love, love, love. Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Somebody, somebody.
Find me.
Find me somebody to love. Anybody find me
somebody to love.
find me
Somebody
to
love.
find me somebody to
Somebody.
find me
Somebody.
find me
Somebody to love. Somebody to love.
find me
Find me somebody.
Thank you, everyone. I just want to introduce all of our lovely soloists. We had Melody Brewer, we have Sophia Parker, we have Noah Kaufman, Maddie Nags, Hazel Regan, Savannah Skeeter, Maxine Alpart, and Sean Halligan. Thank you so much. And Angelo Castro on guitar. Thank you, Angelo.
Just kidding. All right, we are going to turn it over to the GHS Chamber Choir.
I was a sculptor. But then again, no, or a man who makes motions in a traveling show.
I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do.
My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the heart.
I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. A few of the verses, well, they got me quite cross.
But the sun's been quite kind when I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is what I really mean. Yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song.
It wouldn't have been a 70s night without a little Bohemian Rhapsody, would it? That was amazing. Another big round of applause for the symphonic band. And how about one more time for the GHS Chamber Choir? An event like this is not possible without a lot of help from a lot of people. So I just want to thank a few people before we get to our final number of the evening. First, I'd like to thank Mr. Wynn Huntley, our sound engineer for the evening. Big round of applause. Mr. Andy Maycock and the whole GHS Media crew. The Guilderland Music Parents and Friends Association Board, which is Julie Petty, Aaron Yurden, Aaron Keinel, Chris Hacker, and Brian Rutherford. Big round of applause. All of our GMPFA parent representatives and all parent helpers this evening. Another big round of applause for all of them. And certainly our music faculty, Ms. Susan Curo, Ms. Shannon DeFrankville, Ms. Kathleen Ellinger, Mr. John Fatuzzo, and Ms. Claudia Golub. A huge round of applause for them. And last but certainly not least, my right arm, the music department administrative assistant, Ms. Liz Wu. All right, we've got one final number for the evening with the GHS Wind Ensemble. Take it away, Ms. Ellinger. All right, how about another big round of applause for all the performers tonight? Okay, I'm going to ask everyone, I know it's been a long evening, I'm going to ask everyone if you could please hold where you are for a moment so that we can let the band go by with their instruments. Once they are completely out, then you can exit. If you are meeting your children, it'd probably be best to go down to the main lobby to meet them. And as always, we are more than accepting of parent volunteers who want to help break down equipment afterwards. So if you're interested in helping out, you can stick right here, and we'll clear out in a minute and get going with the breakdown. So if we could please let the band through first, that would be really, really helpful if we allowed the band to get by first, please.